Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 23rd to the 29th. Okay, so as I'm shuffling your cards here, I am picking up on something really specific. So take it as it resonates, because this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I just wanted to put this message that I'm getting out there, that I feel like there's someone here who is healing some really deep inner child stuff. And it kind of feels like it has something to do with like a sense of safety or feeling like you're supported in your life. So I feel like maybe someone may have come from like an environment where they often felt like, I kept hearing I was always alone in everything. Like I always had to kind of like figure things out on my own or do things on my own. So I feel like there's something about that though. And there was also like this deep like loneliness that I was able to pick up on. So I feel like there's something about that dynamic that's healing for someone, or they're trying to heal that within themselves. And there's like this, there's this determination or inspiration to rewrite your story, to kind of like, someone is like kind of coming out of some kind of fears that have been built upon those experiences, like maybe out of self-protection or feeling like, you know, you can't take certain chances or risks because you won't be safe, that kind of thing. It kind of feels like a very root chakra kind of energy kind of thing. So I feel like there's something profoundly healing there for somebody. And I feel like there's some new, oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I can't, these all just fell out. Look at that. Opening, love, and healing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, this is really significant. Like this is really profound, because this also, the receiving part is really important, because, you know, I think that, and again, take this as it resonates, it's not going to apply to everybody, but this was really clear what was coming up. That it's like when we kind of cut ourselves off from, like, out of self-protection, you know, if we feel like we're not safe in the world, or we don't feel like, you know, there's people there for us to protect us, to help us through things, especially when we're growing up, we tend to kind of build these walls out of self-protection. And so there is something here about learning how to receive again, or maybe for the first time in one's life, like learning how to open up in a deeper way than we may have before. So there's something really profoundly healing in that area. So that has a lot of very strong divine feminine energy, because that divine feminine energy, when that is in a balanced state, that is when we can open ourselves up to receiving the love that we all deserve. So I feel like there's something really deeply healing here for someone along those lines. And that's really, really significant, because I feel like there may be some kind of opportunity or some kind of door, new beginning, new pathway that's opening up here. And it's kind of like challenging someone to confront this blockage, or this thing that they have that's maybe in the way of that. So I feel like there is a profound healing here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I keep remembering that I think the last couple of readings for you have been about this balance between the divine masculine and feminine. And so a lot of that healing also has to do with our own inner, I think I might have said that last week as well, our own inner divine feminine and masculine. So I feel like that balancing is kind of bringing up a lot of these things that may have contributed to the imbalance or the blockage that we're healing now. So I feel like this week there may be something that comes up about some kind of epiphany, or maybe an experience that we had as a child that makes us remember why maybe we feel this way, or why maybe we've had a certain pattern or cycle show up in our life. And so we're working on healing that and allowing ourselves to open up to something new, and something that maybe we've been afraid to open up to before in the past, but now we're feeling like, because there's a healing happening there, we're starting to feel safe again, or safe for the first time. So very profound and very beautiful, Cancer. Love that. Okay. I love how those cards all three just flew out. Very beautiful. Yeah, we all deserve love. Okay. It's coming up for Cancer this week. The Knight of Cups. Temperance. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like there's something kind of being presented to you that is asking you to put the Ten of Wands down, is what I'm seeing here. So maybe there's a love offer, maybe there's a new connection that you've been connecting with someone that is actually in a deeper way, on a soul level, is asking you or challenging you to kind of heal a lot of these things that may be in the way or blocking connection, or for something to move further along or to develop further along, is what I'm sensing here. So I feel like that's what that's what we're focusing on now. It's like we're made aware of some of these things that we're carrying with us that may be serving as a blockage to not allowing true love in, or this unconditional, like feeling worthy of that, or feeling safe to open up to that. So I think that there's a really profound healing happening there. So what do we need to know about this Knight of Cups? Cancer. The Two of Wands, yeah. So it's kind of like puts us in a place of what path do we want to take. There's like a choice being presented. There may be some communication this week as well, maybe some discussion, some talk, something to think about is kind of what I'm hearing, is like, some things being brought up, or something someone says or makes you feel, kind of bring something to light, and it helps you to it may be bring someone to a space of like, well, where do I want to go from here? What would be the right choice for me from here? Knight of Cups and Two of Wands. Wow, look at that. The Ten of Cups. So saying yes, I'm hearing like saying yes to happiness, to fulfillment, to putting our energy into that. So there's like an offer being presented to someone here. There is like this, do you want to work together on this, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Do you want to, I know this is not the Three of Pentacles, but I'm getting kind of collaboration kind of energy here, the Six of Pentacles. So this is like, let's feed into this. Let's put our energy into this. Let's work together on this. So whatever it is that we need to do in order for us to really have this happiness, this long-term fulfillment, let's do that. Let's put in the energy. Let's put in the effort. Let's work on this. Let's work through this. So this is about like almost kind of feeling like teamwork, because it's like both energies want this together. We want this happiness, to fulfillment, a long-term relationship that's full of love. And it's like, well, we need to kind of get on the same page, or we need to work through some of the things that may be blocking that, or in the way of some of those things here. Take the messages as they resonate. So if it doesn't, then it may not be your message. Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I'm hearing something about perception here with the Page of Swords and Nine of Swords. What is this about? What is the Page of Swords and Nine of Swords about? Perception. But I feel like this has something to do with the past. This is almost like how we might have perceived something, or how someone might have perceived something. What is this about? The Page of Swords, Nine of Swords. Wow, yeah. Yeah, the Ten of Swords and the Magician. So this is interesting. I feel like with this Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that there's something here about like based off of some of the experiences we had, like how we may have perceived certain experiences, or have had patterns like based off of what we believed we were worthy of, or what we it's like what we were kind of like not calling in, but it's like what we, maybe some of those lessons that we needed to learn in order to bring light to these things. And that's what the Ten of Swords is. So I feel like there's a closing up of this. There's like a closing up of some of those older chapters, those older wounds. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, this is all about this stage in our life of kind of learning and understanding what all of it meant, is kind of what I'm seeing here. It's a really interesting message for this week, but I feel like there's something here about like bringing the picture together, seeing everything on how it all contributed, like how all the dots connect. And then I feel like from there, we are going into we're wanting to manifest something new, something different for our life. So we're ready to step into the new. We're ready to close this chapter, especially if there were like painful experiences or things like that, because there's a lot of healing that you've already done. There's a lot of things you've already overcome. There's a lot of things that you have really had to deal with or had to go through, and those are ending now for you, and you are ready to embrace, you're ready to open yourself up to something more, something different, something that you truly believe that you're worthy of, because you've really developed that self-love and that compassion for yourself. And I feel like you've had to build that for yourself. Like that's not something anyone gave you or taught you, or I mean, it's something that you really had to find within yourself and build on your own. So you are ready to you're ready for something happy, something different. And then we have the Hierophant with the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. And so if there is some kind of separation and some kind of connection here, I feel like it's divine intervention. I feel like it's because if something hasn't fully come together yet, I feel it's because there is that healing that's happening. So with the 8 of Cups, this is more of an emotional distance. This is more of kind of like going in search of answers, of finding clarity on what we really feel and what we think, and needing to really embody some spiritual lessons. So I kind of feel like Spirit is causing some kind of divine intervention, some separation to kind of turn something off first, so there's some energies that can continue to move around and develop. But there is some kind of breakthrough, I feel like, especially with this Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. I feel like delays are on the verge of ending here. So I feel like there's going to be some movement forward pretty soon. Can we have one more for this energy here? The Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So there is abundance coming in. There is something that's going to manifest, like fruition, something you've been working very hard on. So this may be something in your career, something that you have been building for yourself. And I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough moment. Like there's going to be a realization or an epiphany about something that you're working on that's going to help put you on this new path. It's going to help you. It's going to clear up some kind of picture that may have been a bit foggy here. So I feel like there's a lot of developments. There's a lot of healing, a lot of new growth, a lot of new chapters opening up here for you, because you deserve this. You deserve this new beginning. You deserve this new chapter of yours, because you have already gone through so much you've kind of just like sifted through so much of all that heaviness and the things that just you don't need anymore. And you're ready to step into a new path here. Okay. So then we're brought into the Temperance. So this is all about having inner harmony and balance and peace within yourself. And I feel like that is just bringing you closer and closer to this new beginning, to finding clarity with where it is that you want to go from here. What else do we need to know about this Temperance? This is all about inner peace. I feel like there's this really beautiful inner peace that's happening here for you. Yeah. So I feel like, with the 2 of Swords, this could be something where you might have been spending a lot of time with yourself lately. You may be really needing to kind of just meditate, or, maybe not even socialize as much as you used to. I feel like there's something where you just wanting to kind of be with yourself, to help yourself balance out and to reground and to regroup. And then we have the Queen of Wands here as well. So this is all about, this may be also something you've been working on, where you just really wanted your own space and time to really develop something, to really tap into your gifts. I'm hearing spiritual gifts as well. So maybe some of you have been spending a lot of time in like meditation, opening up your crown chakra, your third eye, really wanting to grow your abilities and your skills there. To know about this Queen of Wands. Wow, look at that Ace of Cups. I feel like your expression is something that's going to open up your heart even more here. So I feel like this opening is actually happening on many different levels. So one was, the healing that we were talking about earlier. And then the other one I feel like is there may have been some kind of gift or talent or something you've always wanted to do. I'm really strongly feeling expression here that's actually going to open up your heart. And it's going to open up your heart in a way where you may not have felt it in a long time, like a love for something with the Ace of Cups. It's going to really tap into this. It's like I really see like you doing something and it just like your heart just kind of cracks open or bursts open. And it's going to really let you know, like that's how you're going to know that something is truly meant for you or something is going to feel right. And there's something that you're exploring, and it's something that maybe in the past we might have blocked ourselves off from here. So I feel like you're re-exploring a passion, a love for something, and it's kind of bringing you into harmony and balance. It's reconnecting you with yourself. So kind of explore those interests and those passions, those things that you feel really called to do. Because in the beginning, I'm hearing like in the beginning, you may not feel it because we have blocked ourselves off from it for quite some time, but there's something opening up here in your heart space. So there's a really beautiful heart opening happening here, and it's going to happen through something that you're doing, something that you're creating. It's like your expression is really important here. Wow, beautiful. And so that may actually give you some insight into how you can build this new beginning, and may give you some tool or some kind of extra clue to contribute to this new path that you want to cultivate here with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe something also that you're newly learning again, or you're kind of learning how to make it into something else. So if you are discovering like a love or a passion for something that you're doing, you may try to figure out how to make it into a business if that's what you want to do for a living. So with the Page of Pentacles, this is all about exploring and establishing and committing yourself to your new path, to what you want to build based off of this you found like expression, this heart opening. So that's going to definitely feel like a gift here for you, Cancer. Yeah, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. So working very hard towards that. I feel like it's something that's going to make you very happy. It's definitely something that's in your element. It's something that is just really natural for you, and it just really helps you to come alive here. Five of Swords. What do we need to know about this? I have an idea, but let me see. Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords about? Oh, okay. So I feel like there's some kind of light being shown on something that may have been a bit deceptive. Like I feel like there's clarity coming in here for you. I also feel like you're being liberated from some kind of deceptive energy as well. Yeah, something that has kept you in a state of confusion and feeling really stuck and bound to something. I have a feeling it could have something to do with this child experience, like this inner child experience. So for example, if there was something you really loved to do when you were young, but then you had someone kind of tell you, you can't do that. Or it's almost like with this Five of Swords, I'm kind of seeing there was like this manipulation, like getting you to think, and again, please take this as it resonates because it may not resonate with everybody, but this is the message that I'm picking up on. That it's like someone kind of trying to get to convince you, like, oh, you can't do that, or, you'll never make money from that. You can't, some kind of form of discouragement, but actually not being true. It kind of being more out of this, like a projection of someone else not wanting you to do something because they don't believe that, it's coming from them. It's their own projections. And so I feel like someone is healing this, releasing themselves from other people's beliefs or ideas about what is possible for them. And it's like they are reintroducing themselves to their own natural gifts and talents and abilities, and finding out that you can be successful with this, or you can do something with what you were blessed with. Maybe some of you have a very beautiful, blessed gift, and you're ready to kind of come out into the spotlight and allow the world to see it. Allow yourself to be more transparent with something that you can do. And this is going to help you to really open up that heart space and feel a lot more alive and a lot more happy and joyful. Very, very profound healing happening here. Like you're really taking your power back from that. And I feel like you're seeing that clearly. You're seeing like what has caused you this blockage, like this hindrance in something that maybe has been there for quite some time. And you're being liberated from that. How beautiful, Cancer. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Phoenix rising. The Death card. This is about transformation and allowing ourselves to grow from those experiences, and also seeing that, we don't need them anymore. Like, this doesn't apply to me. This is not for me. I don't believe that in myself, and I'm going to believe in something different because it doesn't work for me. This only caused me to really cut myself off from something that I really need for myself as a part of me. So this is definitely a power move, like, coming back into your power here. Okay. 10 of Wands. What do we need to know about this? I feel like you're also allowing yourself to put down other people's things here with the 10 of Wands. So you may not have realized it. Maybe was an unconscious thing, but kind of looking at how much maybe sometimes we carry other people's problems and issues here with the 3 of Pentacles. What do I need to know about this? 10 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, bringing balance back into, so this could be just, especially if you're like an empath or, it's like, having to take on responsibilities that may not have been ours, or, kind of like, I feel like there's an over responsibility here with the 3 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. So there may have someone here who had done more than their share or more than what may have been appropriate. So I kind of feel like there's a balancing out here. So releasing yourself from needing to take on other people's baggage or other people's problems that are not yours to take on. So I feel like that's another gift that you're giving yourself, is releasing a lot of this here. Very, very beautiful. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, and then ready to make some changes. And maybe some of you are ready to make a move. Maybe you're moving out of a situation, out of a home, out of some kind of environment that has maybe caused you to feel, it's kind of like a long time coming. It's like, this is no longer resonating with me. I've outgrown this. I've transcended this. I'm ready for the new. I'm ready for something different. I'm ready to kind of expand and, just rewrite my story. So this is really profound. What else do we need to know about the 2 of Pentacles here? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like some of you may have actually really acquired some kind of abundance or some kind of opportunities. There's something that you've built that you're able to kind of take a look at, something that you have already built for yourself. And I feel like you're putting it towards this new beginning. So, I feel like this is all about planning, for that new beginning. So even if you don't, I feel like this is something you may be taking on maybe some of you are taking on an extra shift, or you're taking on an extra job, or you're creating something new. You're building towards this new beginning. That's something that you're giving yourself. You're investing yourself in that, and your that building is really important here. So that's what I'm seeing here with the 7 of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the 7 of Pentacles? Wow, how beautiful. I almost got chills with the world. You're so ready for this. This is your time. This is your time to say yes to this new beginning that you so deserve. And I feel like you've worked so hard for it too. This is definitely for you. And I feel like there's this honoring, also like a reverence for this new path of yours. This is like, you're going to feel like, no, I totally deserve this. Like, I've been through so much and I had to overcome so much, and I've understood and worked through so much. Like, I did the work and I deserve to give this to myself. I deserve to call this in. This is rightfully mine. And I think that empowerment is really powerfully showing up in your life. And it's like attracting all the right things because you're in alignment. You're in alignment with your life because you understand what your life has been about and what it was there to teach you. And so you are able to call in all the right things that are right for your heart and soul. So like your intentions behind why you're asking for what you're asking is spot on. It's right on. And so, so you're really attracting the things that are going to truly make you happy in your life. So you're kind of ready to close up this chapter. It's very beautiful. And look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So this is about taking a leap of faith. And so you may not always know like exactly what the new path is going to look like, but I think you're going to be very happy with the way things unfold for you too. I don't think I almost want to say, like, I don't know if it's too bold to say, but I kind of feel like the worst is behind you kind of thing. And I think that it's only because it's not so much about outer circumstances that, nothing bad is ever going to happen kind of thing, but it's more about your own inner strength and your own inner growth that makes you equipped to be able to really deal with anything that kind of comes your way. Like, it won't shake you, right? In the way that maybe things have in the past. That's what it builds in us. So very powerful, Cancer. Okay, let's pick some oracle cards. Oh, wow. We just have a lot of cards falling out here. Wow, look at this. I love this. Resilience, release, self-love. I mean, this is just the reading all summed up here. So your resilience, being able to push through all of the obstacles and things that life has handed you, has asked you to carry on your back, and you're ready to release it now. You're ready to let it go. You've done the work. You don't need to carry this heavy, heavy weight anymore, and you're ready to put it down. And that in itself is an act of self-love, giving yourself that grace to do that. Very beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Be fearless and bold. So this is all about walking into the unknown. This is also about establishing new foundations. This is about really knowing who you are and being authentic with yourself and allowing yourself to be seen, more transparent, and being very proud. I mean, this heart opening, the heart chakra is going to play a big role for you this week. And I feel like it's going to kind of really trickle into June. I feel like there's a lot of swirling energies that are kind of swirling around you right now. So very beautiful, Cancer. I feel like this is such a well-deserved victory of yours. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I wish you the best week ahead. And I'll see you for next week. Bye, Cancer.